What a dramatic drop. I mean, how many big cap tech companies will drop this much in just minutes?
I know one.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's more and more common these days.
Last night. So now Amazon is in the cut in half club since its alt, which is remarkable. The quarter, not great. Operating margins 2%. A year ago, 4.4%. Not great. But all right, we understand the environment. The guide was a disaster. I mean, operating income between zero, that means nothing. Thank you, Guy. And $4 billion with the street coming in around 505. I mean, that shows zero clarity whatsoever. So you have zero confidence that margins are going to get any better. And Amazon is a margin story. And at this price now, Amazon is effectively the same price it was. It hasn't moved in 5 years, effectively, which is remarkable when you think about that company and how important it is.
But when you say disaster as it relates to guidance after a quarter like that, after underperformance in the stock over the period that we're talking about over the last year, you got to say to yourself, well, there's kind of got to be a silver lining as it relates to the company. I don't think people are going to kind of wholesale move away from this story here. I think there was a lot of people who thought that low near 104 that we had a couple months ago might have been it. And if you take the chart all the way back, to Guy's point, you kind of have a level maybe down at $80. That's the pandemic low or so. And so when you have really bad guidance, you have sentiment that was really bad, you have hate selling. I mean, you kind of probably, if you want to own this thing for years, you could start dollar cost averaging in around $90, and it probably doesn't get much lower than 80 this year.
It comes back to AWS. And if you think about this business, we've been giving away the rest of the company when AWS prints a 28 handle, when people are expecting 31. And it's not like Meta, but I'll just say this. We had 8 or 9 years of Facebook growing ad growth 40%. We've had many years of AWS going well above 30%. You start to see these numbers, people start to re-question everything, even though I don't think you're supposed to do that with AWS here. But again, you could have bought this stock back in August of 2018 at these levels. It's a much bigger company. It's a much healthier company. And it's a company I think didn't pull back on spending as they talk about. I think they have a lot more control over profitability. But after 2 unprofitable quarters, to be telling you that next quarter we're going to be, around that same place, and it's not going to look good.
But it's so remarkable, about this drop in the after-hour session. It's not just the size, but the idea that Microsoft, right, already forecasted weak Azure, right? Mm-hmm. So we already had that glimmer of cloud could be weak. We had the glimmer of advertising can be weak, and yet again we see this huge, massive drawdown.
Yes, on the same news
on the
again.
Same sort of thing.
Right. I think, though, there was probably still some hope that AWS would actually be okay. I mean, we talked for a while about, is the rest of the business worth zero, right? And then AWS is all the value. And so you really want that thing that's doing all the value and has way higher margins to beat. And so a little bit of a miss, that's really not great. It is interesting. So it's down again on the same news. I don't know what would turn it around right now, but I don't put that much into their guidance. They've never been great at guidance, and I think why not be as conservative? Actually, I think nobody should be in the guidance business. They didn't see this coming; it happened halfway through the quarter. So it's not the guidance. I don't think. I know that's what the stock's reacting to, but to me, it's AWS.